Live NFL trivia every Tuesday night on Twitch at 9 p.m. Eastern. Come show off your football knowledge and have a chance to win cash prizes. Check the link in the description to find out more. And now, on with our feature presentation. January 18th, 1976. We're at the Orange Bowl for the biggest game of the season. It's Super Bowl X between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. Whoever wins this game not only wins the Super Bowl, but wins their second title in franchise history. And this Super Bowl is different from other ones, because this one actually looks like a pretty good competitive game. Dallas gets the scoring going first when Roger Staubach hits Drew Pearson on a 29-yard touchdown pass. But the Steelers tie it up shortly after when Terry Bradshaw hits Randy Grossman from 7 yards out. The Cowboys lead 10-7 at the half and lead 10-7 at the end of the third quarter. It's a low-scoring game as many expected, but it's a tight one. However, as you guys know, the Steelers won this one 21-17. The Steelers won their second title in 2 years, as Pittsburgh had gone from the laughingstock of the league to a potential dynasty in the making in just 5 years. How did the Steelers do it? How did they come back in the fourth quarter? Did it have to do with some stellar defensive play? That definitely helped. Did it have to do with a few lucky breaks in the fumble department? That definitely helped as well. But if you want another reason, and maybe the main reason why Pittsburgh won this game, you can thank Cowboys right tackle and Hall of Fame player Rayfield Wright. Wright tempted with fate, and it cost the Cowboys in the end. And this is the story behind that. Here's the situation. Things are looking great for the Cowboys. At the start of the fourth quarter, it seems as though the Steelers are on the verge of imploding. On the very first play of the quarter, Dave Brown fumbles the punt, but Pittsburgh winds up recovering. A few plays later, Franco Harris gets blown up behind the line of scrimmage. And on third down, Terry Bradshaw gets sacked for a loss of 14 yards. Following a punt, the Cowboys are getting the ball back in the fourth quarter with the lead. With the change of possession, we had a TV timeout. And during the timeout, something very bizarre happened. In this close game, one fan figured that the Cowboys needed some luck to finish this one out. That's when Bambi Brown, an exotic dancer from Atlanta, somehow evaded security and ran onto the field. This wasn't the first security incident in Super Bowl history, nor would it be the last, as you had stories come up later such as the man who rushed the field at the start of the second half of Super Bowl 38, and the man who snuck into Super Bowl 18 with a gun. If you want to learn more about the latter, then click the video in the upper right corner. Brown tried to get the attention of Roger Staubach, but to no avail. Whether Staubach was ignoring her or didn't know that she was even there, who's to say. However, Brown wasn't done. After she couldn't get Staubach's attention, she tried to get another player's attention, because she had something very important that she had to do. And with that, she approached Rayfield Wright, who was also in the huddle. Obviously, Wright wasn't as high profile as Staubach, but Wright was still a great player. During that 1975 season, he made it to the Pro Bowl, which was his 5th straight appearance, and he was a 3-time first-team All-Pro as well. As I mentioned earlier, Wright would wind up getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, and wound up on the All-1970s first team. Whether Brown realized this when she was pulling her stunt, I'm not sure, but she had to give Wright something very important. Brown gave Wright a good luck charm. Brown placed the charm in his hand, and said this will bring you good luck. After that happened, as you can probably expect, Brown was ejected from the game. There's no footage of this for 2 reasons. Number 1, the broadcast was in a commercial break. And number 2, networks do not like to show footage of fans running onto the field, especially in moments like this, since it encourages other fans to do the same. Brown was being escorted off the field by security, who must have been perplexed as to how she even got that far. That raises the question, what did Wright do with the charm? Well, he threw it on the ground. He got rid of it. As Wright said, I don't believe in things like that. I'm not superstitious. Things that happen are gonna happen. Somewhere along the blades of grass on the Orange Bowl field, a good luck charm just happened to be on there. Wright felt like he didn't need the charm. Turns out, that decision would be a huge mistake. On the very first play after that, Staubach got sacked. 2nd and 11, and Doug Dennison is only able to pick up a yard. 3rd down, and Staubach gets sacked again, this time by L.C. Greenwood. The Cowboys go 3 and out, and on the punt, Mitch Hupps gets it blocked. Pittsburgh comes right up the middle, and the punt goes out of the end zone for a safety. Immediately after Wright threw the good luck charm, Staubach got sacked twice, and the Cowboys allowed a safety. They were still winning though. Dallas was still holding on to a 10-9 lead. That lead would not last though, as what followed was somewhat of an implosion by the Cowboys and some really unfortunate luck. Pittsburgh got the ball back following the safety, and Terry Bradshaw fumbled on a run. However, the ball went out of bounds, so Pittsburgh retained possession. A field goal later on the drive gave Pittsburgh its first lead of the game. On the first play of the ensuing drive, Staubach throws an interception. Pittsburgh gets another field goal to make it a 15-10 ball game. Dallas goes 3 and out on their next drive, and with 3.5 minutes left in the game, Terry Bradshaw hits Lynn Swann for a 64-yard touchdown to make it a 21-10 ball game. Just like that, it's over. From the time that Wright threw the charm away to the time that Pittsburgh made it a 2-possession game, the Cowboys had the ball 3 times, and the Steelers had the ball 3 times. The 3 drives for the Cowboys resulted in a safety, an interception, and a 3 and out. The 3 drives for the Steelers resulted in 3 scores, including the dagger of a touchdown at the end. Pittsburgh won 21-17, and somehow, Wright's decision to chuck the charm wound up being the turning point. After the game, Wright even talked about the good luck charm, saying, "I threw it away. It's on the field somewhere. Maybe I should have hung on to it." Obviously, unless you're a superstitious person, a charm had absolutely nothing to do with what happened on the field. But this isn't the first time that an inanimate object was being cited as the difference in the Super Bowl. Heck, the year before at Super Bowl IX, the Steelers cited a pair of shoes as the reason why they wound up winning the game, and why they were able to defeat the Minnesota Vikings and play a strong second half. You can learn more about that by clicking the video in the upper right corner. And this wouldn't be the last time that a good luck charm made a difference in a Steelers game, as in 1977, the Steelers won a pivotal game to turn their season around, thanks in part to Kermit the Frog. If you want to hear more about how that happened, then click the video in the upper right corner. But if you're looking for reasons as to why the Cowboys lost this Super Bowl, this is a fun place to start. Because sometimes, in a close game like this, a little bit of luck can go a long, long way. Be sure to like this video, ring the notification bell, and subscribe down below if you haven't already, as it helps the channel out a lot. And be sure to check out Twitch every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern for your chance to play NFL trivia and win cash prizes. Link in the description below. If you want to see videos like this condensed down to 60 seconds, then follow me on TikTok at JaroGator9 and subscribe to 60-second NFL history on YouTube. Also, special thanks to all of our Patreon supporters for helping out the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. See how you can become a patron and request future video topics in the description below.